Yo, what's going on, guys? Trey back again here to bring you another video. This one's going to be talking about a cartoon show, The Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Season 2, pretty much, also just the series as a whole. So it looks like pretty much rumor has it right now that they are going to, or Marvel, I should say, and Disney XD are going to cancel the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes cartoon show. I did a review a little while ago of the first season of the show, and it seems like people really do like this show. From what I gather from the responses that people are leaving, the comments, this kind of stuff, this is a fan favorite show. We waited a long time for them to do an Avengers cartoon series because they never did. Like, we went through the 90s, we had the X-Men animated series, we had Batman the animated series, Superman the animated series, we had Spider-Man the animated series. I mean, we had tons of different teams. X-Men have had 3 now. They had X-Men the animated series, Wolverine the X-Men, and X-Men Evolution, and just since the 90s. Justice League have had their own animated series run for 5 years, and pretty much, we finally got an Avengers cartoon show that was really good. I liked the first season quite a bit, and the second season is looking like it's going to finish off really good, and be just as a whole just a really great cartoon show for the first 2 seasons. And I think it's kind of pathetic, and at the same time, it kind of angers me there that it looks like they're probably going to cancel it. Now, this isn't 100% guaranteed, but that's what it looks like. They're doing it. Now, I knew from day one, as soon as they announced this cartoon was coming out, I was like, right off the bat, I said to myself in my mind, I actually said this in my review I did a while ago. I will put the link in the description to my first channel where I did a review of the first season. You can check it out if you're interested. And basically what I said was that I have a feeling they're just putting out this cartoon to hype up the movie. That's the only reason why they're doing it. The same thing they did with Wolverine and the X-Men. Wolverine and the X-Men was an amazing show, man. Probably one of my favorite cartoons I've ever seen. And it only lasted like 1 season. It got canceled right after that. Why? They ran the season right up until the point when the movie came out, X-Men Origins Wolverine, and right after that happened, it got the axe. It was done, and it was a great cartoon. Like the ending of the first season was amazing. And the Avengers is going to be. It looks like it's going to be no different. So I kind of had an idea going into this. This is what they were doing. They're just using the Avengers cartoon to hype up the movie. That's all they're doing. And that's obvious if they cancel after the second season, because it's like, again, they show a season, they show another season, and then the movie hits, and boom, the show's done. Cartoon show's done. So you kind of know they're going to do it. And I don't understand why, because they did it with X-Men, Wolverine and X-Men Origins. After that movie came out, they canceled it. I don't know why they're doing it with the Avengers, because why should Justice League, okay, and X-Men get at least 5 seasons of shows each, and the Avengers gets 2? Like, this is the Avengers. Like, they're a great team. They've got awesome comic book characters. They've got characters that could lead their own shows for many seasons. They've got Captain America, Iron Man, the Hulk, Thor, all these characters, and Hawkeye and Black Widow. All these characters could I forgot about Ant-Man there and Wasp, could run their own series. They really could. They could have their own shows, probably, or a lot of these characters. Like the Hulk obviously could, Captain America could, Iron Man could, Thor could, maybe Ant-Man, Giant Man could have his own show too. I don't know about that one, but the others definitely could have, had their own standalone cartoon shows. So for them to cancel this show, to me, it's just like, man, what, like, Marvel, like, what are you guys doing? Like, what is it about cartoon shows nowadays that they just don't work anymore? Like, companies are not putting the effort into cartoons that they were in the 90s and 5-10 years ago. Like, how many cartoons are around right now that people can honestly say were probably as good as the quality of something like Justice League or Justice League Unlimited? All like Batman the animated series, X-Men the animated series. All these cartoons were amazing quality. Finally, we get one, in my opinion, that is really good, which is the Avengers. And boom, as soon as the movie comes out, they cancel it. So, it really, really sucks, man. If this is what's going to happen, and it looks like it probably is, they did it again. What is it about cartoons now that they just don't work anymore? Is it just because of the internet and video games and everything that companies You know, when it comes to Saturday mornings aren't what they were. Like when I grew up, like, you know, 10, 15 years ago, they're not the same anymore. That's not something that people really like. Kids don't get up early to watch cartoons on Saturdays anymore. Is that just something that's, you know, just passed by this generation, and from now on with the internet and video games and all that, it's just gonna, you know, continue like this? Man, you know, because I really used to enjoy doing that kind of stuff. Um, you know, getting up in the morning as a kid, watching your Saturday morning, Sunday morning cartoons, this kind of stuff. You know, you just love doing it. But it looks like these days companies just can't get it together and keep these shows going for, you know, a good amount of time. They get axed like crazy, you know, and it really sucks because we had so many greats, and this one I thought was really going to be a good long running cartoon series, or at least it should be. I think it should be. But you know, like a lot of us probably had the idea, they're just doing it to hype the movie, and it's true. That's really what they're doing. I don't know how they can't make a good amount of money. Like, don't they get enough ratings to make enough money from these series to? Because it sure seemed like during the '90s they were making enough money from the ratings to keep going. You know, all these different shows. So I don't know what it is. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think about this. If it's true, if Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the Avengers cartoon, is getting canceled, let me know what you think about it. I really like the show. I'll probably do a review of season 2 coming up once it finishes and everything, and give my thoughts, of course, on the movie. Please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And, you know, just let me know, guys, what you think about the Earth's Mightiest Heroes Avengers possibly getting canceled. Kind of ticks me off. Later, guys. Peace.